Ducting, doesn't matter whether it's for a ventilation system or an exhaust device like this bathroom is a fan. As we start our ductwork on here, we want to make sure that this is either sealed with a latex-based mastic or with a metal foil tape. This is one area that, just like with dryer ducting, that you don't want to put fasteners into this type of ducting. My preference would be to keep the seams up, not the bottom. If there's condensation, you're going to have to then overcome the fight there. So anywhere from 3 o'clock through 9 o'clock in the vertical position, ducting is, the seam is a great spot. I'm going to hold this back a little bit so I have a bit of a flat area to make a seal. Metal foil tape, ideally butyl back metal foil tape would be a far better choice. My personal preference would be not to use metal foil tape. It would go to a latex-based mastic. If you do go with tape, it should be a place that you have the ability to inspect it over time. Often the tape will perform super, other times the tape will not. We want to make sure we have enough of a spot here that we can now get that tape on and make a good seal. Longitudinal seams, another place that we need to do air sealing. Again, it can be done with latex-based mastic, preferably never a solvent-based. The latex-based mastic can seal up to a 1/4 inch void depending on where the fittings are coming together. So this will seal on its own. If you do run across a defect, a shape that's now greater than a 1/4 inch, fiber mesh tape. So fiber mesh tape would come on. The two choices to now to put the mastic on is, the neatest way is with a paintbrush, and you can kind of control it and make it look better. Now when you put the mastic on, too thin won't be adequate, too much will take too long to dry and really not cure. So it's finding that kind of balance of filling up your mesh, not getting so much that it's just not going to perform. This will make almost like like you're putting a cast on a broken arm or a leg. This will form a really durable seal. If speed is more important than the look, heavy duty rubber gloves, and then we would just come through and work that in. Remember, as you start orienting your ductwork, you don't want to create resistance. So in this case, we're pulling moisture, air, removing it from a wet room, and then duct it to the outside. So we want to make sure our fittings are a male into a female, and not to go something that's going to create more resistance. So orientation, code requires 3 fasteners per connection. I would say 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 12 o'clock would be good choices. Again, keeping the fasteners out of the bottom of the ductwork. Kind of keep an eye that it is that you don't create a kink in here. As you run ductwork, if you're running an unconditioned space, depending on if you're going to insulate the ductwork or not, use likelihood of getting condensation within the ductwork, so having it sloping downward so that any moisture within here will drain to the outside is always a good deal. Now we need to seal the butt connection and the longitudinal seam. People are there.